What is up, everyone? So back to work on the Sonda. We left off, we dropped the engine in the engine bay. It was super stressful, but it's in there and it looks amazing. Hopefully it stays there for good. Hopefully. So today we have to work on getting this thing looking a little bit more complete. I wasn't able to film this weekend, I had a lot going on, but I just spent a couple hours, actually way too many hours, making all the accessories look brand new again. All the brackets and everything. As you can imagine, they were all super rusty, super greasy, and now they're looking, well, not brand new, but they look pretty damn good. Even the power steering pump, this thing's awesome. Super pumped on this. So the only thing we need to complete the accessories is the alternator, which I had to order up. I actually spent a lot of time too going through the car and trying to figure out all the random nuts, fittings, bushings, everything we need to complete this thing. It's kind of hard to keep track of it all. There's a lot of stuff to build a goddamn car. So hopefully that all comes in the week and we can make some good progress. But on top of that, we really need to address the inside of the car. Because as you can tell, it is still exposed metal and is quite a mess. We need to clean it up, get the thing all sealed up and painted, because until that is done, we can't do anything on the firewall or in the interior, which is a long list of things that need to get done. So we'll figure that out tonight. But for now, let me shut up and let's start making this thing look a little bit more complete. And we're gonna start with all the freshly painted brackets. All right, check it out. This looks absolutely amazing. Everything looks brand new. I am so tight that I don't have the alternator right now because it would have been really awesome to see it all complete with all the belts. But what do you think, Josh? Oh, so clean. So good, right? So good. So good. Just a little bit of spray paint and everything looks great again. All right, so next piece of the puzzle we can throw in is the intercooler. We got my little bracket here. Really pumped to see this on the red. Really pumped to see this like mocked up on the red. And then I think we could throw the piping in too because it shouldn't get in the way of anything. Let's hope this all fits still. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so happy with that. And then this still lines up, which is fantastic news. Oh, yes. Oh, that looks so freaking good. All right, load it. Ooh. I'll save this. Nice. All right, this one's a little bit tighter than the other one. Boom. Kind of funny how just like adding a couple pipes makes the thing look like 80% more complete, but trust me, we're far from it, but it looks awesome. I'm so excited. This is like the fun part because this is where like, you know, like you get a lot of change really quick and everything just kind of comes together because there's really no figuring it out, because figuring out it's already been done. So here we go. Next piece of the puzzle is gonna be the radiator and the hoses. It's gonna do a lot. Let's check it out. Dude, this looks so good. I'm so excited. I got hose clamps on everything. It's all finalized. We're good. Coolant lines are ran. That's all for the coolant system. That's all. I mean, I need to make it overflow, but that's about it. All the clamps are on intercooler piping. Besides, I can't find that one. And I think there's one last thing we got to throw on. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. It's so nice and ricey. I love it. That looks so good on the red. Oh, it looks so sick. It looks so complete. But man, not even close. All right, so this thing looks absolutely unreal. I know I keep saying it because I'm just really excited, but the more we throw on this thing, the better it looks. And we have a few more pieces in the engine bay, but unfortunately this is where we have to halt for today. Now the big holdup right now is definitely the painted interior, because I gotta get the booster in, the master in, I gotta get the harness in, all that good stuff. And we're held up by this. So, as much as I'm just so over prepping metal for paint, we gotta get to it. So first deal is getting all the sand out of it, because I never cleaned it after we sandblasted it. Well, B-Hall's back from work. What's up, B?
What's going on, man?
Yo, big change to the Mark II.
What? What was the big change?
Big change.
No.
Big change.
That's not true.
Changes are big.
Oh, the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big change.
It's about time. This thing has been hoodless for 5 years. The hood is on. Check it out. Boom. Does that not mess with your head or what? I guess I've had a couple hours to adjust to it, but you guys, right to the face.
Feels good. It's a terrible hood. There's a lot of dents in it.
On camera, it looks sick.
True.
Just take it in real quick. Just take it in. I feel like it looks slower with the hood on.
It does, which is good. That's a good thing.
Now you could daily drive it and we could take apart your BMW.
Yes, I'm excited for that because that thing's feeling extra shitty lately.
Yo, they don't know. We have like a whole rebuild of everything for that car.
Everything. Jeez, like the amount of parts I have for that car is like 4 times the sum of the car.
But once we get towards like a little bit closer to the end of the Civic, we're gonna start taking Brian's car apart. And well, as soon as he's comfortable with doing that.
No, I just gotta pay my car taxes and get the Mark II registered. And then it's
gonna be a long time. So before we can start prepping the inside of the car, we have to do a couple more mock-up things. We got the dash in, everything looks great. It's really cool seeing that in there. And then we have to drill the holes and throw in the riv nuts for the fuel cell and the battery trays. With that. Yeah, you know, a lot of people will know what these are, but if you don't, they're pretty freaking cool. So right here, right, this thing has threads in it. And we have this little tool right here that looks like a rivet gun because it acts very similar. Screw this thing on there, get our hole, shove her in there, hit it like a rivet, you know, real quick. Put it in there real snug. There we go.
Makes a threaded hole?
Makes a threaded hole.
No way.
Let me get the light on there, it's a little dark.
Yeah, please. Can the viewers see it, Donald?
Yeah, there it is. There you go.
Wow.
It's like a nut and a rivet all in one. What is that called?
A riv nut.
A riv nut. Boom. We are nutted up, boys.
Nice. Now, Jimmy's got to be real careful when he does this. Because he has the strength of 2.7 humans.
Look at that.
No way.
Love that. So now we can take our fuel cell, drop it in, and we can bolt it down.
Nice.
That's it. That's all she wrote. All we have to do now is we're going to put a rubber seal between the 2 layers so it's watertight and she's done.
What do you think of that, Bri?
It's good design. Whoever came up with that is pretty smart.
One more piece, we got the battery tray. And if you guys remember, we actually made some more supports on the floorboard to support this. So we're gonna be mounting this thing, boom, right over the rear axle. It's gonna look sick. Ow.
Go easy. That shit looks so clean.
You know the vibes, Donald.
I like that a lot.
Oh, we're tuned, dude.
Tooch.
Tuned.
Wow.
Love it.
Looks great.
That ain't going nowhere. It fits. No. Check it out. Okay, so we have a clamp for the top of it, but that's pretty cool. It's really dope to have it like right over the rear axles.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're gonna need the weight in this car.
That's for sure.
It actually fits perfect.
I love that. That's freaking cool. Look at it!
Look at the vibe.
Look at the vibe. I love it.
It's
symmetrical. Gas. There we go. Our fabrication's done. Sick. Dope. What do we have to do to get this thing ready for paint? Because it looks ridiculous to me.
Just sand it.
With what?
Sandpaper.
Scotch paper.
I hate you. All right, everyone grab sandpaper and start sanding.
Here we go.
Where's the paint? That paint?
It's in the can.
When can we paint it?
Whenever you want. Paint it right now. I don't know if it's gonna stick, but you can paint it.
Let's start with the sandpaper first.
Good idea. Hey Jimmy! I think you should get an OnlyFans! Yo! Jimmy, what's the URL? Hey buddy!
What's the URL to your OnlyFans? You got me, kid. You got me. All right, well, we'll be doing this exact thing for the next 2 days, so I don't want to make you guys watch this. With that, we're gonna end it. Hopefully next time you guys see this thing, we fully prep for paint, so you guys know the deal.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Stay tuned for more content.
Well, have a great night.
Bye.